T-Dog. What's up, Taurus? This is the coolest it's been all day, and it's like 11:36 p.m. over here. So yeah, T-Dog. Taurus rising. Let's talk astro. This full moon, the aspects hitting Taurus rising, like really speak to me on a very basic level. It's like, what do you really want? What do you really want, Taurus rising? Like, what really makes you happy? You know, and when you think about your future, this can be a really inspiring full moon for Taurus rising. It's in your 11th house of future happiness goals, social networks, wishes. Venus just entered your 5th house of fun, creativity, lovers, you know, romance, falling in love, kids, playfulness, playful competition, you know, theater. Like, it's really like, it's a dramatic house. It's a fun house. It's your fun zone. And Mercury just started, you know, or it didn't start. It's going to this week. It's going to backtrack through it's going to begin its retrograde in your 6th house of work, health, daily rhythms, routines, what you do on a daily basis. And this, you know, Mercury retrograde, it's going to form a pretty important but underestimated trine to Mars in Gemini. That's rolling through your 2nd house of self-worth, you know, self-esteem, your desires, how you go after your desires, what you feel you're deserving of, your self-sufficiency, how you earn a living as well. So this is a pretty exciting time for Taurus rising because Uranus, again, it's in your 1st house. You know, you're carrying the Uranus torch here for everybody. And this full moon in your 11th, it opposes the sun in your 5th. So I mean, there's attention being brought to your 5th house, and this attention to your 5th house of joy, creativity, is only going to increase when Mercury backtracks there. Venus is calling attention there now, you know, and some of you are like, you're wanting more playfulness, you're wanting more fun, you know, so Mercury will, you know, begin a reevaluation phase of your daily rhythms, your work, you know, your routines, and backtrack into your 5th, bringing attention to what do you really want, you know, and this full moon opposing the sun in your 6th. Or not 6th, I'm sorry. The sun is in your 5th. And that's, yeah, there's a huge highlight on your joy, your sector of joy, what you love doing, your creativity, your muse, essentially, your muse. And this, you know, it's going to sextile Uranus in your 1st. So you could be really inspired. You could even be a source of inspiration for yourself. You could be on a hunt for inspiration. You could be getting a little bit restless, wanting to take more risks. You know, this can actually be a positively inspiring full moon for Taurus rising, calling you to follow your muse and to build a future that you feel joy inside when you wake up every day. You know, something to feel excited about, something to really, you know, something you're really passionate about. What are you gifted at? That type of thing, getting you in touch with your natural born innate gifts. Some of you may even be trying to figure out how to monetize that, or how to figure out how to balance your life so that it reflects your values, but also so that it reflects it's a true reflection of what you really want out of life. How to get more passion out of life and to make it functional for you. So let's tune into the cards. Let's take a look at what's going on for Taurus, a sun, moon, rising, and stellium at this week. This is a pretty pinnacle week. Not only do we have a full moon, but Mercury starts its retrograde. Mars has entered its shadow phase of its retrograde. So there's going to be some key sectors in everyone's chart that are up for reevaluation. Everyone, you know, some people think that, oh, all these planets are retrograde, it's bad. It's like, no, it's actually a call towards inner alignment. It's inner work. It's getting into alignment inwardly. All right, let's see what comes out for you, T-Dog. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stallion. Fifth house also is children if you have them. You know, it's not going to be for everyone. But yeah, the Sun rolling through Virgo, Venus rolling through Virgo. This highlights your house of joy, bliss, your muse. Creative projects. Dating, lighthearted dating, lovers, playful competition, romance. All right, T-Dog. What does Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium most need to hear this week? Messages for Taurus. Yeah, Taurus and Taurus rising. I mean, with Uranus in Taurus, it's like y'all are on a mission to contact your true selves, but to make it functional, to make it actually manifest in reality in a way that is sustainable and works for you and is healthy, and but also most importantly fulfilling and a true representation of who you authentically are and what you authentically desire. All right, T-Dog. Let's see what comes out. What do we got? Knight of Cups reverse. So you could be feeling a little bit moody, kind of jealous, maybe a little bit insecure, wishy-washy. You know, with some of you, this is, again, like this is a reevaluation phase. It starts, you know, Mercury starts in your 6th house, backtracks into your 5th. It's like some of you are, it's like a pause and reflect. You know, it'll be a pause and reflect moment around your desires and your routines, and are they reflective of your desires? We have 7 of Cups reverse under that, and then we have 8 of Wands reverse. So there may be some like delays. Scott! Some of you are slamming the brakes on certain decisions. Maybe you're reevaluating what you even want, or you're encountering delays. Let's see what's under that. 6 of Pentacles reverse. 5 of Wands reverse, and the Page of Cups, Sun reverse, 2 of Pentacles. Some of you are still kind of on the fence about something, or maybe even someone, but maybe you're keeping this to yourself. Maybe you're reevaluating certain things quietly. You could feel like something is one-sided between you and someone, whether that be because you're not really feeling it or because they aren't. Maybe you're going out of your way not to say that. You're definitely on a search for inspiration, your muse. You could be feeling a little bit, some of you maybe even be dealing with a little bit of depression, wistfulness. Heartbeat of the reading, T-Dog, Ace of Cups, gushing and crushing. So love is on the brain here. Unsurprising, as Virgo season is highlighting. Taurus rising's house of love, falling in love, the 5th house. It's like inspiration, love, crushes, and the like. So you could be gushing and crushing over someone. You could also just be really receptive, very sensitive to the universe as a whole. In your challenge position, strength reverse. So some weakness. Some of you feel weak, underconfident, maybe even a bit tempted. This is Leo energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Interesting parallel to the Aries reading, because they had the 2 of Cups with the devil as their challenge. So this is pretty interesting. Ooh, driving the whole reading, we have the 10 of Swords. Recent past, we have the 7 of Wands crowning you, the Magician. Your near future, we have the Justice reverse. Your approach, Page of Swords. What's up, survival game? Hey. All right, in your environment, fickle bitch energy, hopes and fears of the world, crowning you, or at the final outcome, 9 of Wands. Okay. So it looks like you put up boundaries in the recent past with someone, or you were just trying to maintain your position. Maybe this was an uphill struggle of some kind. Some of you were just going through some things that called for a great deal of resilience internally, externally, physically, emotionally, mentally. A lot of resilience. Maybe you had to put up some boundaries with someone. I don't know. We have the 10 of Swords driving the whole situation. So some of you have really gone through it. Maybe you've put an end to a certain era of your life or a certain relationship. Some of you may be feeling betrayed. Others of you, this is simply a fear. Let me clarify the Strength card as your challenge. What is the Strength card as T-Dog's challenge here? The Two of Swords. So you've made a decision. Some of you, this decision required ending something or letting something go for good. You know, rendering something to your past. But you're still kind of wishy-washy, or you still feel like you want to keep your options open for some of you. I don't know. What's the Ace of Cups? Or you're dealing with someone that's indecisive with you. Some of you are you're at a crossroads in your life. Clarify the Ace of Cups. The Tower. Whoa. Whoa. Some of you feel love for someone, but it would be a disaster to follow through with it. Or you feel love for someone maybe in a shocking way. Maybe it's unstable. Maybe you have love for someone that you know it's... Others of you are, this is love at first sight. I don't know what this is. Clarify the Ace of Cups and the Tower. Six of Swords reversed. So this is, I did intuit it correctly for what I was seeing here. Some of you had to make a decision in love for some of you. And that required leaving something or someone behind or putting up boundaries. Maybe not speaking to a person anymore. But in spite of doing that and making the decision externally, you're still having some trouble moving on from this, leaving this behind completely. This could be an element of your past. This could be something that's got you stuck in your head. Let me clarify the Ten of Swords driving this whole situation. You ended this to get into alignment with something, but you're moody about this ending. You feel wishy-washy about this ending. It's like the ending you didn't want to have to do. It's like something you didn't... It's like this vibe of like you didn't want to actually have something be over. Let me clarify the Ten of Swords. The Temperance card. So this is Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you ended something with a Sagittarius. Others of you, you ended something in order to reconcile with someone. Maybe you're feeling moody about a reconciliation. Some of you, this was an ending between you and someone. You split up, and now it's on the table to reconcile, but you're not quite sure, or you're dealing with someone that isn't quite sure, because we do have fickle bitch energy in your environment. Procrastinating. This could be someone, some of you could be dealing with someone that's really flippant with you or unpredictable in their communications. Let me clarify your crowning position. You're trying to get into alignment with this. You're trying to pull something or someone into manifestation. High Priestess reverse. Some of you are secretly trying to manifest someone. I don't know how else to put that. You could have secret passion for someone, and you're still, you may have felt like you needed to end something with this person, but you're still, part of you is still kind of hanging on to it. Let me clarify this. Hierophant reverse. You're still kind of feeling unstable in your affections, T-Dog. And that's not surprising. You know, it's Virgo season. Virgo season is your 5th house. The 5th house is not the 7th house. 7th house is like committed partnerships. 8th house is like, we've moved in together. We have like joint bank accounts and joint resources. We've done the deed. We've gone, you know, we've swapped spit, passwords, secrets. You know, 7th house is like, all right, we're exclusive. 5th house is like, I'm exploring. So with the Hierophant reverse, clarifying all of this with the High Priestess reverse, some of you feel some secret passion towards someone, and you yourself are not fully, you know, you're kind of walking to the beat of your own drummer here. It's like you're not fully committed to a decision that you may have made. Let me clarify Justice reverse in the near future. This is Libra energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. You're really curious in your approach. It's like you're still in an information gathering mode. What is Justice reverse? Some of you, this isn't relationships, it's creative projects, but just as I said that, the Two of Cups comes out. So there could be someone you have some kind of secret passion for, but either it's one-sided or somebody feels like it is. Why is justice reversed here? Or there's a lack of balance between the amount of commitment on your side or on someone's side, or you feel like there is. What is this? Justice reversed, 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups reversed. So you're in the near future, you're reevaluating a relationship, or there is some opportunity you feel like you don't want to miss. But it's possible that this situation or this relationship, whatever this is it's either there's something ethically questionable about it, or it's one-sided. Let me clarify the Page of Swords. 3 of Cups reversed. So you're analyzing a third-party situation, a rift, a falling out with a friend, overindulgence, partying too hard. It's like you're scrutinizing a situation, or you're trying to get information or deets on a friend, an ex, somebody you still harbor some kind of secret passion or secret feelings for. Let me clarify this approach. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising of significance. But this could also be your own energy. You're very insular. You're very closed off. You're very focused on self-care. You're not super giving to a situation in this approach. You're mostly like, I want to like explore something or collect data or collect information on something here. Let me clear. Some of you have mistrust for someone, I'm hearing, as well, with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. What is this? The Queen of Wands. Okay, so you either... So this could be a number of different... It's going to go differently for all of you. So I'm going to try and describe the storylines I'm seeing here. Some of you have a very strong attraction to someone. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sagittarius is represented pretty strongly. And you can't let it go. It may feel like it's been one-sided. You felt like, I got to let this go in order to become more congruent with this other relationship. Some of you, it was a third-party situation or a decision between 2 people. Others of you are concerned that somebody you're with is interested in someone else outside of the relationships, and that could be a concern of yours. So take it as it resonates. Let me clarify the fickle bitch energy in your environment. Clarify Taurus's environment. Some of you are simply procrastinating on a decision because you're still not feeling super congruent or super certain with what you're doing. You're hoping for closure with the world in your hopes and fears. You're hoping for closure. You're hoping to graduate from either a certain period in your life, a chapter in your life, maybe even a temptation. Somebody here could make you feel weak in the knees. You could have a certain weakness for a specific person, or something someone is doing is making you feel underconfident or weak. Why is the fickle bitch energy here? Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Let's get one more. And the Page of Cups. And Death reverse. So there's someone here in your environment that there could be a couple of people here. For some of you, there's someone here that you just can't let go of. They're really playful. They're creative. Very intuitive, very sensitive, kind of emo. A creative type, sensitive, creative type. You could have a hard time letting this person go. It could be someone you feel really serious about or wanted to give a serious offer to. And then conversely, there could be a fickle person and a stable person who's dead ass serious about you. But there's this person, there's something in the way with the Death card in reverse. It's like you're not over something completely, or someone you're dealing with isn't. I don't know. Why is the World card in your hopes and fears? Let's clarify this. The Knight of Pentacles. You're hoping for more stability. You're hoping to conclude any sort of lingering, maybe curiosity about this person. Maybe this is someone from your past you dated in the past. Maybe you have some unresolved issues around this. Maybe you're just dealing with some internal restlessness and you're hoping it chills out. What is this? Yeah, 5 of Wands reverse. You're hoping that this feeling internally conflicted about the choices you're making, perhaps in a love situation, goes away with time. You're just hoping that eventually you feel resolute inside yourself, congruent. Let's clarify this outcome. 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This could be a fear of getting hurt. You could also be reconciling with someone that you had previously split up with or were on the rocks with, and you're giving it one last go for some of you. But there could be a fear of getting hurt here. Others of you are just really guarded. You have a lot of walls, or this is someone you're dealing with who has a lot of walls. What is this outcome for T-Dog? 3 of Wands reverse. Okay. And the Empress reverse. And the King of Pentacles reverse with the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. If you're experiencing a lack of internal resolution inside yourself, it's possible that somebody you're dealing with senses that and they feel mistrustful. They feel afraid to get hurt. They kind of stop nurturing the situation, or they're dealing with insecurity. Conversely, you could be the one experiencing the mistrust and the fear and this lack of inner security, this insecurity and this lack of feeling resolute about a situation. You could be pulling your energy back, T-Dog. Others of you were dealing with either some instability in your material world, in your self-esteem, in your body, in your finances here. But I feel this is mostly an insecurity, a fear of getting hurt on either your part or someone else's. Let me clarify this outcome. The Star reverse. You don't have a lot of hope in something, or someone you're dealing with doesn't have a lot of faith in something here. And yeah, 6 of Pentacles reverse. So someone here is afraid of being breadcrumbed, whether that be, or that something is one-sided, whether that be you or someone you're dealing with here. Chariot reverse. You could be dealing with someone at a distance from you. 4 of Swords reverse. There's something going on here in your environment, either involving travel, distance, or the lack of forward momentum between yourself and someone else, that is causing someone unrest, or that seems like it's a social controversy. With this 3 of Cups reverse showing up in your approach, this could be either a feeling of being left out of the fun, left out of social situations, a concern with third-party situations, or some lack of resolution inside yourself. Like again, I'm seeing strong signatures here of you feeling, the best way I can put this, Taurus, is inconvenient love for someone. It's a love that feels inconvenient to you to still have. With this Tower and this 6 of Swords reverse, it's like depriving you of peace and stopping you from being able to completely move on. Yeah, Sun reverse. It's causing you depression. It's delaying your happiness, whatever this is. King of Wands reversed. This could be, again, fire sign of significance. Maybe you tried to build a bridge with. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. But it's somebody that you feel like either is stuck up, a snob, or has really, really high expectations of you. This could be a lack of confidence in yourself as well. But yeah, if you are feeling a lack of resolution, T-Dog, if you're feeling internally conflicted, particularly in love, and you're hoping that it'll just go away, and if you're alone, if you're single right now, I would recommend remaining that way, until you're truly, like, all your cells are in agreement. That way you don't wind up playing with anybody's feelings, But it's a little more complicated if you happen to be, like, already enmeshed, already involved, and you're experiencing this. It's a little more complex. But yeah, let's look at love. Let's get some messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What is Taurus? All placements most need to hear in regards to the person on their mind. Let's get some messages for you, T-Dog. Some of you, this is creative projects, maybe your social life as well. Maybe you're feeling mistrustful because someone you're dealing with seems distracted, and maybe they have creative projects and they're feeling really inspired, and maybe that makes you feel left out or mistrustful or watchful. Not going to be for all of you, but I did see just there's a really strong signature of just like feeling like you need to move on from something that you just, or someone that you can't. They're like maybe like a muse for you. I don't know. Weird message. Another thing is to just kind of, try and, if you can't get rid of the lack of resolution and you're already involved in whatever, it's like, it's okay to dream. It's okay to like have fantasies. It's okay to, follow a muse. It's like, if you're morally like, if you're not hurting anybody, like what's the harm type of deal. It's, it's like because it's like, what's the alternative if you're in that kind of situation? It's like repression. That doesn't usually end well. It's like things need an outlet. And the 5th house is all about outlets, creative outlets, and the like. So allowing yourself a healthy outlet artistically, creatively, and the like, even musically, will be really helpful if that's your situation. Let's see what's going on here, T-Dog. Some of you, it's as simple as like an unrequited love situation that happened to hit you right in the ego, right in the 5th house. The 5th house is kind of, even though the 1st house, we associate the 1st house with like, the ego structure and whatever, the 5th house is also tied in with our confidence, with our self-esteem. It's ruled by Leo, and that's, Leo's ruled by the sun. So it's like, some of you, it maybe is, hey, what's up? I am Lucy. It may be as simple as maybe something hit you in your pride, and that's why it's hard to let go of, or your self-esteem. It's got a hook on you in that, and maybe that's what it is. Others of you, it's more complicated. It's like, we love who we love. We can't choose who we love, but we can choose how we respond, especially if it's not returned. It's like we can either mope, cling, tell ourselves sad stories, wallow in it, or we can make peace with our feelings somehow. All right, let's see what's going on here. But yeah, I do see signatures of, there is someone, possibly a friend of yours or someone in your social circle, maybe in your dating life or whatever, that you're really, really curious about. You're trying to, it's like you want to move on, you want to let it go, but it's like this inconvenient love, that doesn't feel stable. It could feel really exciting. It could be a really exciting person, but it's not, ultimately, it's not built on stable foundations. But you have like a weak spot for somebody. But with Leo, the card for Leo, Strength Reverse, and Virgo being your Taurus rising's 5th house, I have to bring up, issues of like self-esteem wounds, confidence wounds, pride wounds, wounded pride. Let's see what's going on here. T-Dong. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So changes. This is the universe stepping in, making, bringing in some fated changes. The Magician. So yeah, you're really trying to call in something, get into alignment. You're really, even if you are feeling conflicted, it's not something I feel like you're enjoying. It's something that you're avidly, like, consciously wanting to change if you're struggling with inner conflict. So some of you are really trying to get into alignment here. And then we have the 5 of Cups reversed. So you are trying to bounce back from missed opportunity, regret, loss, disappointment, maybe unrequited love situations. Someone you had to leave behind, walk away from, something that didn't go where you wanted it to go. So there is like an energy of like trying to do that, trying to bounce back from this. 3 of Wands, but there's this lingering energy of still waiting. And then we have the Lovers. So there is a strong connection you feel to someone here. Very strong. Spiritually and sexually attracted to someone here. 3 of Cups. This could be a friend of yours, or you're torn between 2 lovers. Internally, even if nothing's going on externally with this, it could be an internal struggle. King of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Cups. So you feel a strong psychic connection to someone here. I feel like you keep this to yourself. You feel mentally conflicted. Let's see what's going on here, T-Dog. Four of Cups. This is the same card that Aries came in with. Wow. So you're feeling kind of blah, kind of hungover, kind of just not impressed with what's on offer. The Four of Cups is, you know, some cards, some readers, some decks actually call the card greed. But ultimately what the Four of Cups is it's not being happy with the abundance that is on offer. I mean, she's surrounded by abundance, rainbows, beauty, color, and she's busy thinking about the cup that isn't there. You know, the cup she can't have. On her mind is a false start, a lack of passion or a false start. You feel like something between you and someone never had the chance to get off the ground, or you're kind of losing passion for a situation. Energy, you're bringing Two of Swords. So you're conflicted inside. Some of you are even a bit confused, indecisive. Some of you are even stalemating a bit. It's this feeling of lack of resolution, how you're being seen by the person on your mind. Devil reverse. Somebody sees you as breaking free from something that previously had a hold on you, going through a period of reform, breaking out of fears, breaking addictions, negative habits, preoccupations, obsessions, temptations. Someone here, as far as they're concerned, feels like you're over this. How you're seeing yourself, though, you are feeling like you're winning. You are looking at yourself like you've achieved a milestone in your life. Patting yourself on the back. Good for you. In your feelings, though, you're feeling a lack of unity between you and someone. You feel a strong connection, but something's missing or something is in the way. Person on your mind is showing up nervous, stuffing things down, not talking to you, or nervous to talk to you, nervous to be open about their nervousness. I don't know what's on their mind. Six of Cups. Someone here is missing you and craving intimacy with you. And it's like they don't want to talk about that. Energy they're bringing, High Priestess. This person, something they're picking up with their spidey senses is making them nervous about you, making them nervous about this, how you see them. Your Ten of Cups. Wow. How they're seeing themselves. Insecure in this situation. This is the card for Venus in Virgo, which is in your 5th house, Taurus rising. In their feelings towards you, we have, there's that mistrustful energy. So you could be dealing with someone that's, they're not really giving to this because they're having trust issues. They're feeling kind of insecure in this situation for some reason. This is not going to be for all of you. So switch the roles as needed. Or if it doesn't resonate, it's not your reading, you know. Energy between you, 8 of Pentacles reverse, the World, and the 3 of Pentacles reverse. So at one point or another, either you and someone weren't on the same page, or there were multiple people involved, more than one person, outside interference of some kind. And that is concluding itself. You're no longer putting any work, time, effort, energy into a certain situation, possibly a situation you've ended. You're kind of patting yourself on the back about it, but energetically, you're still processing it. You're still moving on from it, and you're trying to bounce back from it. All right, let's see what your next most likely move is. What is Taurus's next most likely move in this situation? You see someone here as your 10 of Cups. Your ultimate emotional fulfillment, your happy ending. They're not so sure. They're a little bit insecure for some reason. They're really using their intuition. They feel a need to really be attuned to what isn't being said, what's not being shared. What's your next move? The Empress reverse. That was in your outcome. Some of you are feeling insecure yourself, or you're feeling a little bit codependent in a situation. Maybe you're feeling needy. Others of you are not feeling something and you're just not feeding into it anymore. You're just like, meh. Maybe you're feeling a little bit anhedonic. Let's clarify your next move. The Ace of Cups. Okay. What is this person's next move? Towards Taurus. Person on Taurus's mind. Eight of Cups reversed. Someone here doesn't know whether to stay or go in a situation. Some of them want to return to this, you know, return to something they'd previously walked away from. If they'd walked away from this before. I don't know. And then the Hermit. So Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo of significance. Someone here is feeling a little bit isolated. They're spending a lot of time alone. They're very solitary. A lot of Virgo energy coming through in your reading with the Nine of Pentacles reverse and the Hermit. So those of you this is for, you may be dealing with someone with a lot of Virgo in their chart and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and their feeling. Let's clarify how they're viewing you. How is the person on Taurus's mind viewing them? The Strength card. So this person does see you as overcoming quite a lot and being really strong, resistant to temptation, having a lot of inner strength, a lot of resilience, holding back, resisting temptation, overcoming weakness. This person sees you as having overcome a lot. They see you as holding back, though, as well. Let's clarify this. And the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Some of them don't even, in spite of them seeing you in this way, they still don't feel like it's in the bag, or they still feel like there's something slightly unsafe about you. Justice. They do see you as wanting to make this right and wanting to bring balance back to this connection and make the right decision and do the right thing. All right. Let's clarify how you're seeing the person on your mind. The Four of Swords. So you see this person as totally checked out, healing, recovering, getting a lot of rest, reflecting a lot, dreaming about a happy ending, and kind of tormented about this as well. Both dreaming about it and stressing about it, being very high-strung, very anxious, but privately tormented, very anxiety-ridden, having a lot of worry about this. Let's clarify their feelings towards you. The Fool. They are a little bit scared to take a leap of faith towards you. They want to start over at zero with you. They're kind of winging it, whoever this is. They're real independent. They feel like this is an experiment. They're afraid of taking a leap in the wrong direction. I'm sensing some hesitation, some insecurity. Yeah, Sun reverse. And the Three of Cups. So this person is worried about hidden factors, delays. Three of Cups. They could be worried there's more than one person involved. There may have been at one point. Some of them are really focused on their friendships or their Knight of Cups. Five of Wands reversed. This person has inner conflict about this. Let me clarify the Six of Cups on their mind. Nine of Wands. This person is very scared to get hurt. There's someone here that's missing you, and they're willing to give this one last go. They're really craving intimacy with you. They're missing you a lot. They want more closeness, but they're afraid of something. They're scared of getting hurt. Let's clarify how they're seeing themselves. They don't want to be alone. They know that. Nine of Pentacles reverse. And the Ace of Swords. They want the truth. They want to make sure that they're being told the truth, that that decisions are being made with clarity, congruency, and absolute truth and resolution. That they're insecure about whether or not they're getting the whole truth. Let me clarify your feelings towards this person. You feel out of control of this situation. Some of you feel like somebody here has more power than you do. Others of you feel weak, powerless over a connection that you feel very strongly, but there's something in the way. And the Page of Swords reverse. You could be stalking, not talking to this person, or like fixated on trying to get details on them without speaking to them. And the Four of Pentacles. You're really clutching this, whatever this is. You're real attached to something here, or you're very concerned with your safety. Why is the Two of Swords here? The Lovers. Yeah, there it is. So you feel a strong attraction to someone. You have some difficult choices here. You could have more than one option here. One of them is fickle, and another one has been burned, possibly by you, T-Dog. I'm not trying to be mean, so don't take it if it doesn't resonate. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. The Queen of Swords. Some of you have been burned too, and you're burned out, and you're feeling kind of like cool towards somebody that you wish you felt warmer towards, or you're feeling kind of blah about boundaries you're having to create. You could be having to create these boundaries, and it's like kind of making you feel conflicted inside. Hierophant reverse. There it is again. Yeah, you're not even resolute with what you want, just yet. And it's okay. It's okay. Like, people go through that sometimes, and we are having, like, this is Virgo season. It's Taurus rising's 5th house of falling in love. It's not exactly the most resolute house. It's the house of the muse. It's the house of exploring what and who you do want, So you could have a few options. Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you, KS. Let me clarify the Ace of Wands reverse. King of Wands reverse. Okay, so there's some sort of like, some of you are disappointed that something or someone didn't meet your expectations, possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you feel underconfident in a new beginning, or you're just disappointed. You're still healing from something that didn't go your way. Three of Swords reverse just came out on top of that. So this could be a love situation that, maybe it's fresh, maybe it's ancient. And for some reason, you're still ruminating over it. And whatever it is, it's still in your energy. And it's making you feel hesitant about committing yourself fully to somebody here. And you're thinking deeply about these issues with the Queen of Swords, Hierophant reverse, Four of Cups. It's like you're being as objective and self-aware as possible about all of this. Some of you are skeptical of somebody else's lack of, how committed are they to sparkle motion? I don't know. Let's clarify this person's next move towards you, because I just see someone here feeling a little bit stuck and spending a lot of time alone. What are they reflecting on? They're doing some deep inner searching. The Star reverse, they don't have a lot of faith in this. For some reason, their faith levels are shook. Others of them are dealing with a little bit of depression for some reason. Or they feel like something isn't healed yet. Why is the Star reverse here? The Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Somebody here, let me clarify this. The Page of Wands reverse. Either this person is worried you're still secretly attracted to somebody else, possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could feel it and they're not talking about it. It's frustrating to them though, and it could be like creating doubts in their mind about sparkle motion. Others of you are dealing with someone that's processing somebody that they're attracted to. Others of them are just wondering where the warmth is, where the passion is on your end. You're kind of not feeding something, or there's something not being talked about here. What's the Page of Wands reverse? The Queen of Cups. This person is very psychic, very intuitive. They're picking up something that you're dealing with privately or struggling with privately and not saying. You're like really protective over all of this. I feel like you feel like if you were to speak openly about it, it would trouble this person or cause them unnecessary angst, sleepless nights, and worry. I don't know. That's not going to be for all of you. Moon reverse. Some of you feel like you're just having to accept something the way that it is. Yeah. Seven of Swords, clarifying the moon reverse. Some of you could be revealing some things. You're getting totally honest with yourself in this next move. You could be having, some of you might actually talk about these things with someone. I don't know with who, but maybe with someone. Maybe privately or secretly in order to get it off your chest or clear your conscience. Six of Pentacles reverse. Wow. Some of you are going to discuss a lack of balance between you and someone, or you're going to talk about like something that feels lopsided between you and someone. Maybe you and someone aren't on the same page. Maybe about, I don't know, something. The integrity is off for some reason. The World here, Saturn with the Three of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse. It's like you and someone aren't on the same page in some way. Somebody senses it. They don't quite know what's going on, but it's troubling them. They do. Some of them know exactly what's going on. You could be dealing with someone that's literally like got a psychic link to you here. They're very attuned. They're very tuned in. They sense your inner conflict is giving them inner conflict. This is weird. Let's clarify this person's feelings towards you. What do we have? We have Venus in Cancer. So someone here is very, they're feeling very tender, very vulnerable in this situation. Around a new beginning specifically. This person's very security oriented. It's like they're real vulnerable, very sensitive. They have very sweet feelings for you, but they're very protective of their heart. And then we have Patience, Jupiter and Virgo. Someone here has been very devoted. They're willing to be patient and give this time and not rush things, possibly because of what they're sensing. Also because they're seeing themselves as feeling very insecure, kind of codependent to the situation, not wanting to be alone. Clarify the High Priestess. What is this person picking up with their spidey senses? Very psychic, intuitive individual here. Mercury in Gemini. Mercury and Scorpio. This person is picking up on everything that you're not saying. They're picking up on what's not being said. This person is attuned to the unseen, the unspoken. They're picking up on it. Some of them are a little bit, it's making them a little bit paranoid, but they're trying to stay focused on the sweet, the positives in this connection, the good memories that you share, but they're nervous. This person's very nervous. If this is someone that you've ended things with before due to like third-party situations, betrayals, confusion on your end, they're nervous about a new beginning or a reconciliation with you. Let me clarify your feelings. Venus in Capricorn. You're really serious about somebody here. You want something stable, something committed, but it's like you're wrestling with something here. What else are you feeling? Mercury in Sagittarius. Wow. And Jupiter in Capricorn. Control, discovery, convention. So wow, you're really trying to force yourself into being, how do I put this? Like monogamous or committed or just resolute in yourself. It's like if every urge you have to explore something, explore your freedom, explore things outside the connection, you're trying to rein it in. You're doing everything you can to rein that in. You don't like this inner conflict that you're wrestling with. You don't like it. Some of you see yourself as having gotten over it, but you're still internally moving on from something. Some of you want to talk about something here with the Mercury and Sag coming out in your feelings. You want to disclose something. Some of you may actually do that in order to get control. Clarify this. Moon in Capricorn. You're really trying to like stay in control of your emotions. And will even limit your emotions as much as you can. Wow, Jupiter and Scorpio just flew out. Yeah, wow. Some of you are dealing with some really powerful instincts or emotions that you're just like trying to wrestle to the ground here. You have someone here that's very sensitive, psychic, intuitive, and loving as well, but they're nervous about something here. I'm not sure. Yeah, Sun in Aries. Some of you, this person senses your desire for independence, or they're wrestling with their own desire for independence. So again, switch the roles as you need to. But there's something here that you and someone have not been able to get on the same page about. Moon in Virgo, clarifying Three of Pentacles reverse. Some of you, this may be work situations, work schedules, or some sort of desire to purify a situation emotionally. Mars and Sagittarius. You or this person may have felt pressured to eliminate something or someone from their life. Mars and Sagittarius, domination, Moon in Virgo, order. There's an anxiousness around this. It's like you guys, I don't know who it is. I want to clarify their feelings for one more time. This person's trying to be patient about something. They do have the Five of Wands reverse inside in their feeling space. So either this person is feeling internally conflicted and nervous, or they're sensing that you are. Let's get one more. Idealism, Sun in Aquarius. Somebody here could feel friend zoned by you, T-Dog. Others of them are like keeping you in a friend zone. What else is this? What is this person feeling towards T-Dog? Or they're just really focused on the future. Mars and Cancer. Okay, some of them feel like what you want for the future and what they want are at odds. Mars and Cancer is called Coral. And Sun in Sagittarius. Okay, so there could be some philosophical differences, philosophical disagreements. Why are they so nervous? What is this person biting their tongue about? Why are they so nervous? Sun in Capricorn. Some of them are commitment phobes, or they're nervous about commitment, or they're worried that you're not as serious about them as as they are you. What is this? Decision, Mars and Gemini. Some of them are nervous about a decision they know they have to make. There's this really serious energy between you with the world here. It's a card of Saturn. Real serious. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Moon in Pisces. This person has a lot of empathy for you. A lot of they feel a psychic link to you. They're kind of scared to get hurt. This person's got a lot of psychic. They're very psychic, very intuitive. A lot of psychic energy coming through. Whoever this is very tuned in. They have a lot of empathy for you, and they're very protective of you as well, but they're also protective of their independence. Their emotional independence. Yeah, and Moon in Scorpio. Due to fears of either secrecy or other things that they themselves want to keep to themselves. I don't know. Let's clarify their feelings towards you in their next move. They're just spending a lot of time alone. I'm not seeing any kind of energy off of this person that they're doing anything with anybody else. They're thinking about some things that they're frustrated about. They're spending a lot of time alone, though, in their next move. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. That's very strong. Others of you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's also very strong. What is this person feeling towards T-Dog in their next move? Saturn and Leo. Some of you, this person feels inhibited around sharing their passions with you. Or they wonder, where's the love? Or where's the warmth? Others of them are reining themselves in for some reason in their passions. They want a relationship here, but this person's a little bit fearful. They're a little bit scared. There's some insecurity coming out on their end. You could be at a distance from this person. Mercury in Aquarius just came out. For some of you, there's been something odd or unusual or unconventional about this relationship. Saturn in Cancer. Some of you, this is real specific, but with Saturn and Cancer coming out, it's called charity. Some of you, this person has been through hell and back with you, or they've taken an emotional risk with you before and they felt like they got burned. Others of you, this person just is scared to get burned, like, period. If this is like something completely new. But for a lot of you, I don't feel like this is totally new. It may be. It may be. Why do you have the Three of Swords reverse on your mind with the King of Wands reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse? Like, why is this here? Saturn and Gemini, there's somebody here that you're not even speaking with. Possibly somebody that you felt like you had to move on from, let go of. Saturn and Gemini is like, this is a lack of communication. This is like, you're not talking to this person that you feel like it never got off the ground the way that you wanted it to. You're still kind of like, it's still in your energy. You're still kind of hanging on to that. Let's get romance angels for Taurus. What does Taurus most need to hear this full moon week? Oh, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. With worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. So there could be things you're keeping to yourself, T-Dog. Somebody over here showing up as a high priestess. So it's like, if you're keeping certain things to yourself to try and protect somebody, they feel it anyways. They pick up on whatever it is you're trying not to show. They feel it. Let's get one more. Others of you are dealing with someone that's, fronting with you. I don't know. But there's some sort of like rouge going on here. On your end or on this person's end, there's a rouge of like, this is fine, everything's fine, when maybe it's not fine. Maybe, there's something going on here. You're showing up as the Four of Cups with the Hierophant reverse, Queen of Swords. So either you're disappointed in somebody else's lack of commitment, T-Dog, or you're feeling a lack of commitment in a situation. You're disappointed in what's on offer and you're feeling restless and wanting to, explore other options. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. With soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate at the bottom of the deck. So again, like, for those of you, whether it's you that's struggling with a lack of resolution or, a struggle between making a choice between two people, which you're bringing the Two of Swords and the Lovers to this situation. If you're single and this is your reading and you're not heavily involved with somebody and you're feeling this inner lack of resolution, kind of like talking to one person, like sort of building a future with them while simultaneously like simping over another person that from your past or whatever that you still can't let go of. If this is your reading and that's you and you're single, like, stay that way. Like, stay single. Don't lead somebody. Don't try to like force yourself into being resolute inside. Like, that's not, that's not going to help you if that's you. Others of you, if you're dealing with someone that has a lack of resolution about you, step back. Step back. Give them space. Let them figure out whatever they're conflicted about inside. Let them go figure themselves out. We are, this is a Mercury retrograde week. It stations retrograde this week. So allowing some wiggle room. And Virgo season being Taurus rising's 5th house, try to relax. Try to take life a little less seriously, and find the joy in every moment. Get in touch with your inner muse. Let's get you one more. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith in the situation. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to force yourself to move on from things that you haven't moved on from completely. Don't force yourself into like, a serious commitment or serious level of responsibility or whatever before you're ready. And likewise, don't do that to anybody else as well, if you can help it. Let's get one for this person to help you get clarity. What is the person on Taurus's mind most need to hear to help Taurus get clarity right now in this moment? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. With honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So there is someone here that wants to spend time with you. I do sense a lot of nervousness, hesitancy, and fear in this person. They're scared to get hurt. They could be scared to hurt you. They could be scared that they could be thinking about everything that could go wrong. But they feel a strong connection to you, whoever this is. Let's get one more. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah. So this person needed to hear that. Whoever the cross watcher is, or whoever this is, they're seeing themselves as Venus and Virgo in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is very much like, I'm not enough. This person worries if they're enough for you. They wonder if you're still like, if there's other people that you're interested in. It's like they're craving intimacy with you, but they're guarded. They're like holding themselves back. They see you as holding back too. And it's like some of them are wondering why. They may be questioning your seriousness about them, or I don't know. Let's get one more for this person, and then we'll pull one for the mutual. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And that's exactly what this person is doing in their next move. We have Mercury and Virgo too at the bottom of this deck, which is called caution. So this person could be retreating in their next move to sort out their own nervousness, their own insecurities, their own frustrations. They're going off to retreat in their next move to sort themselves out, to get in touch with, their inner selves, to do some inner searching, to reflect on. Some of them feel like this is a big risk, or they just feel really vulnerable in this situation. They're trying to give this time. And they're hoping that patience will, sort this out. There's a lot of nervousness in this person's energy, particularly around different connections. Some of them, this could be a friend of yours for some of you, but others of you, this may be an ex of yours where maybe something happened that involved another person and they're nervous that that's going to repeat itself. Let's clarify the mutual energy. We have past life relationship. You've known each other before. This is a very significant connection for both you and this person. I feel you both feel it. They definitely feel it. Showing up as the high priestess. They feel a very telepathic connection to you. They're also trying to tune in to what's not being said. Some of them feel like you're keeping things, to yourself. And it may be super benign, who knows? But whatever it is, if that's your story, like even if you're keeping something super basic to yourself, or something that you think is super basic, and you're just like, why would they want to know that? I don't know. This person senses something not being said, and they're a little bit nervous about things being kept from them. Let's get one more. We have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So some of you, whether this person needs to release someone from their past, or you need to release someone from your past. There's a need to clear your energy and become resolute, to become congruent. If you want this to go to a higher level, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. With it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This coincides with the world in your mutual energy, card of Saturn. The world is about graduating. It's about reaching higher levels. It's about unlocking new levels. It's about completing old levels, graduating from bullshit. So yeah, wow. I'm going to leave it there, T-Dog. I hope you guys got something out of this. 6 people in the chat, 6 likes. I love you guys huge. I hope you have a beautiful full moon. And I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.